is referring to this angle. Hopefully you can see that the angle is in red, but this arc is like you're swinging an arc to get the angle.
Okay, yeah.
So we say the word angle, but this symbol right here means angle. It's the angle symbol.
Okay.
Okay, and angles require three letters. Okay.
Okay.
And most importantly is that the middle letter is the vertex.
Okay.
So in this case, E is the vertex. E is the middle letter.
Okay. I'm just going to be writing these down.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so there are two ways to name this. I'm sorry, there's three ways, but the two ways, the most common ways is use three letters. So for example, you'd say angle, T-E-N. So point, the middle letter has to be the vertex, and then the other point along there.
Okay.
You can also reverse it. So you can start at the other letter N, but you always have to go back to the vertex. The vertex has to be the middle letter, N-E-T. And sometimes they spell letters in, or I'm sorry, the letters spell actual words in your geometry class. So that's something you might see. So that's the first way, and that's the second way. The third way is to just use a single letter, but it has to be the vertex. Must be the vertex letter.
Okay.
So very important.
Should I write these down?
Yes, those are the three possibilities. But
Okay.
maybe just as important is do you understand why I've written these?
Yeah. Wait a minute. These are like the words. Net, 10.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I wrote them down. I wrote them down.
Okay. So again, the middle letter has to be the vertex. That's very important. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's look at question number 2.
Hold on. So the vertex is E, right?
The vertex is E, yes. And that's why you can use it as a single letter. Okay. So now let me actually grab this. I didn't realize it was another figure, but I'm going to grab it here. So we're going to label, I'm going to do the same thing down here. All right. So the first angle we're going to look at is angle 1. So I want you to visualize just this angle here, angle 1. And there are three ways to refer to this angle right here.
Okay.
The first way is to use three letters. You have to use this angle symbol. And then you use three letters, F, O, and U. O has to be in the middle because it's the vertex.
Okay. Let me just write these down.
Okay.
Because this is going to be very good for you to review these for your test.
Absolutely.
Okay, you can move on.
Okay, so the second way is you just flip the letters around. You start from the other direction. You start U-O-F. You just flip the letters.
Okay. I just flip the letters, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So now the third way is to just refer to it by a single letter. But the problem is that O could be referring to angle 1 or to angle 2. So there's, as an alternative, you can just use the number. You can say angle and then number 1.
Okay. All right. So that is 1.
Angle 1. So there are 3 ways to refer to that angle.
Okay.
Now there's another angle, and I'm going to do that in blue this time. The other angle in blue is this one right here. Okay, so the 3 letters that we can use to refer to angle 2, we can start at R, angle R, R to O, because O is the vertex, to U, R-O-U.
Okay. All right.
U-O-R is the flip of that.
Okay. Okay.
And then again, the problem is that you can't just refer to it as letter O, because O could be angle 1 or angle 2. So you can actually say angle 2 this time.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right, so we're going to go to number 2, and we're going to do this kind of a little bit different here. It says the instructions say to draw and label each angle. Draw and label each angle. Okay. So, but for tan, what I want to draw is an obtuse angle. Do you
Okay.
remember obtuse angle from a
Yeah,
previous
I know what
class?
the I know what the obtuse angle is.
Okay. So that means it's greater than 90 degrees. Okay. So if we imagine 90 degrees is straight up and down, we want to make an angle that's bigger than that. So we'll say something like this. Okay. Now the middle letter has to be A. Do you see that?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And on each side, you need arrows. Okay. And then it doesn't matter which way you go with T, A, or N. T could be down here or up here, but then you have to have the other letter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Okay. Now for number 3, I want you to draw an acute angle, and I want you to send me a picture of it, please. And we're going to do this a lot in geometry. You're going to have to draw something or try something and then send it to me. So I want you to draw it and then send a picture.
So can you go back up to number 3?
Sure. Have you been taking notes?
Yeah, I've been taking notes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's just write this down. Let me just write this down. Okay. All right.
Okay, so again, I want you to draw a angle BIG and send me a picture of what you come up with, please.
Okay. Okay. I'm just doing this.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and send it over as a picture, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I did it.
Okay, I'll take a look here. Just waiting on that to come in. There it is. All right. Very good. So I really like what you got here. You actually just made it exactly kind of the way it's shown here. B and then I and then G. You got the arrows on the end. That's perfect. Now it also could be, let's just flip it around. It could be like this. This is also correct where I start with G, I, and B. That would also work.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right. So
I just got that down.
great. So we're going to skip 4. We're gonna go to 5. 5 is kind of an interesting question. I'm not gonna worry about the instructions. I wanna talk with you about this. So let's say I was standing in front of you. I mean, it does work virtually here, but if I said, Sourish, which is angle R? Okay. Which is angle R? You would probably go up and show me that this is angle R. Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
You could do that. What if I asked you about angle Q?
Angle Q.
Yeah. Would you say that that is angle Q?
Uh, yeah.
Why is that? Why does that make sense to you?
Okay. So for angle Q has like for the Q, it has the same like the angle for the measurement in there.
But there's only one possible angle it could be referring to.
Okay.
Like it has to be that one. Okay. But let's say I asked you about angle T. Well, angle T could be this one, or this one, or even this one, or this one. Do you see that? Do you see the problem with that?
Yeah.
That's no good.
Okay.
Do you agree with that? Do you see how that could be a problem?
Mm-hmm. That's not that good.
No. But what about S? Is S a
S,
single angle, or is there more than one angle that S could be referring to?
it's not the referring angle.
It's just one angle. There's only one angle that S could be you could be referring to when you say S.
Yeah.
Same with P. Okay. Um, any of your classrooms, do you have, you don't have any, probably no one shares your name, Sourish. I'm guessing you're the only Sourish in your class.
No, there's plenty of more kids.
Right, but is anyone else named Sourish in your class?
No.
No, but I'll bet you have a class where there's 2 different students who have the same name. And if the teacher just says their name, they don't know which one they're referring to. It's the same
Mhm.
problem here. If you say T, I don't know if you're referring to this one, this one, this one, or this one. But if I say R, I know it's the one up here. If you say Q, it's the one down here.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at this other picture. Geometry is very visual. Do you use an iPad ever?
Wait, we did not figure out the answer for number 3.
We did.
Oh, wait, I mean number 5, number 5,
We
or
did.
the one right here.
We did. Go ahead and read the instructions to me. Read the instructions out loud, please.
Okay. Now for each figure out right, list the angles that you can name using only the vertex letter.
That's right. So I already answered. I said, does R refer to one angle? And you said yes. So R is one of the answers.
Okay, so wait, because there's right
There's more.
angles.
But there's more. It's not just R. There's more than one answer.
So it is okay. So
What about Q? Does Q only refer to one angle?
yeah.
Yeah, so that's another answer.
How can a cube be only just one angle?
Because there's only one angle that it's referring to. There's no other angles that it could be referring to.
What about P?
P is also an answer. Same with
Oh,
S.
so all of it, right?
Well, not T.
Well, not T. Okay.
Do you understand why it's not T? T is like the
Because
kid.
it's not even in one angle for like, yeah.
That's right. Okay, so let's go and look at the next problem here. Okay, here's the next problem.
All right. Okay. So I think, okay. I think I know what that is.
Okay, so
It's
the question
D.
here is, does D refer to, which angle does D refer to?
D refers to the one angle of
Is
the
it that one? Or
the
is it
other way.
or is it that one?
Yeah,
Or is it this one? Or is it this last one? Which one is it?
the blue one.
Nope. Nope. Because D is this point right there.
Okay, maybe it's C, F, E, and B.
No, those are just points. They don't refer to anything.
Okay. Okay, I think I would just guess that it is the gray one.
Sourish, no, you don't know which one is D referring to. Which one is D referring to? We don't know. That's the point. It could be any of the four.
Okay. It could be any of the four. All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. We can go forward.
Okay. So let's look at the next. Let's go to the next page, and we'll look at some of these. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is snip in the protractor for each of these.
Protractor, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna write down each question. So the first question is for number 7. We're gonna skip 6. We're gonna go to 7. So 7 says the measure of angle AQB. So this little m means the measure. Whenever you see a little m, measure, that means you're going to give me a number.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have to use the protractor, right?
No, you have a protractor. So where's A? Do you see A on the graph?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. And then there's Q. And then where's B? B is up here. So here's the angle. What angle is this?
Ah,
Like,
I know that. I know right angle.
okay, it's 90 degrees. So your answer is 90 degrees. And you have to put that degree symbol.
Okay. All right. And it's 90 degrees. Okay. All right. I'll just write that down. I need to finish that. Okay. There we go. Got it down.
Great. Okay, so number 8, we're going to number 8 next. Okay. Number 8 is the measure of angle AQC. AQC.
Okay. Okay.
So here's A, here's Q, and here's C. Okay. So notice on your protractor, there's 2 answers. It could be 60 degrees or 120 degrees. But this is an
It's
obtuse
8
angle.
to 100 and okay. I would say that it's 120 degrees.
Yes, because it's an obtuse angle.
60 degrees, it's acute.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 120 degrees because it's an obtuse angle.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one we're actually gonna do 10 next. We'll go back to 9. I want you to try 10. 10 is the measure of angle AQY, AQY, okay?
Okay. Okay. I'll try that out.
Yes.
It's 135 degrees.
Yeah, I agree. It's 135, and then you gotta have that degree symbol there. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go back and we'll look at number 9. We'll do it together here. So number nine is the measure of angle XQA. So you got to start with X. You got to start with that first letter. There's X, there's Q, and there's A. So this is an acute angle. And that's how you know whether you're using the bottom or the top to answer it. So since it's an acute angle, you want to use this bottom row. And like you said, it's halfway in between like the previous ones. So this would be 45 degrees. Do you see that?
Yeah. It's a acute angle.
Yes. Okay, but the problem is it's not always the bottom row. Like it flips when you're on the other side. So I'll show you that here. We're going to do number 11. Number 11 is the measure of angle ZQY. There's Z, there's Q, and there's Y. So it's this angle right here that's acute. But now we're using the top numbers. You see that?
Yeah.
So what is that? What does that angle measure? What would you say that angle measure is?
That angle measure.
Yes.
Right. Okay. For that angle measure right there, that is it is 45 degrees.
It is 45 degrees. Perfect. Okay. So let me have you try 12 on your own, please.
Okay, let me just do that right there first. Okay, I'm let's move on.
No, you've got to give me an answer for number 12. What is the
Oh,
answer?
I'm
Number
sorry
12?
about that. Sorry about that. I didn't even know.
That's okay. Take your time. You might want to just, look at it again, but just, yeah, go ahead and look at it. Let me know what you get.
Okay.
Do you have an answer for me?
Yeah, yeah.
What is your answer?
I know the answer. That is 135 degrees.
Perfect. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I guess it. Okay, I guess it correct.
Yep. Yep. And you won't need to guess. You'll be able to do these without guessing, of course. So all right. All right, so now I'm going to grab this picture again.
Okay.
All right. So what is the measure? Actually, let me just double check this. What is the measure of angle ZQC? So Z to Q to C. What is that angle measure right there?
That measure that what does that measure?
Yes.
So that right there, it measures. Okay. Okay. It measures 120 degrees.
It's an acute angle, so it has to be less than 90.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's 60 degrees.
It's 60 degrees. Okay. Now, how much is the measure of angle ZQB?
Of ZQB.
Yes.
Right. For ZQB. ZQB, okay. That is 90 degrees.
90 degrees. Okay. Now, how much is in between those two? What is 90 minus 60?
90 minus 60.
Yes.
That right there is 30.
It is 30 degrees. Okay, so notice that the angle between them is 30 degrees. So what is the angle measure of CQB? CQB.
CQB.
Yes, we know that this first one is 60. And we know that if you go all the way, it's 90. So what is the angle measure between there? What is this little bit?
Oh, yeah, okay. That right there, it's gonna be I know that. I know you have to add them. I mean subtract them, right?
Yes.
That's 30 degrees.
30 degrees. Very good. So the answer to question 13, the measure of angle CQB is 30 degrees.
Wait a minute. Wait. CQB. There's no oh wait, okay. CQB. Okay. That right there. Because those things right there, they have okay.
We've already answered it.
All right, because
degrees.
these those two lines that are together, they're acute. So you have to add 60 and put 60 in there, right?
CQB is 30, Sourish. We just answered the question.
Okay. All right, let me just write this down.
Yes.
Not yet, Dad.
Do you need us to end the lesson early today, Sourish?
No.
Okay. Let me know when you've got this all down so we can move on to the next question.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Okay, so the next question, I need you to find the angle measure of let's see, okay, ZQY. What is the angle measure of ZQY?
For Z2 for ZQY.
Yes.
Okay. For ZQY. No, I know the angle measure. It's 135. Wait, no.
It's an acute angle, 45 degrees. Good. What is the angle measure now of ZQX? So ZQX, what is that angle measure?
So we're number 14, right?
Yes. What is the angle measure of ZQX?
For ZQX. I
Yes.
know what that is. It's for that right there. It's gonna be 45.
It's an obtuse angle. Can't be 45. It's an obtuse angle. It has to be more than 90.
Okay, that is 135.
135 degrees. What is the difference between them?
You should subtract them.
Okay, what is that?
And that right there, it's gonna be 90.
90 degrees. So what is between them? Do you see that this is the angle that's between them, this red one? So the measure of angle YQX or XQY, it's the same thing, is 90 degrees. It's that angle right there.
Okay.
And that's the answer to number 14.
Okay, and let me just write all these down.
Sounds good. Did you get all that down, Sourish?
Yeah, I'm getting in that. I'm just trying to get this down.
Okay.
Okay, got that down.
All right. Well, if you want, you can let your dad know we're all done. If he wants to talk, if he doesn't, I'll just see you
Yeah, I
next
think
week.
we're done for today.
All right. Well, happy birthday, and I'll see you next time.
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye now.